Hey, good morning, Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we are going to make a channel drain larger, and we started by digging on the outside wall of that footer, and you can see the channel drain here. Water comes down this hill so dramatically that the homeowner actually installed a diverter up here at the top. The original discharge of the channel drain runs around the side of the house there and goes to a storm drain. And you can see just how much water would come down this hill. It's very dramatic. During a big rain, it floods right into his garage and stands here. So what we need to do is to create another discharge out of the channel drain, which will allow the water to flow in both directions. This will double the capacity of the channel drain. Down underneath that footer. And what we're doing now is we're going to go ahead and cut into the concrete. We're using a partner saw. And when you use a partner saw, make sure that you run some water on the blade, keep the dust down, keep the blade cool. Let the saw do the work. It cuts a nice clean cut. We're making a series of cuts because we're going to have to chisel that concrete out with a pry bar. You can see it almost cuts it like butter. This is a diamond blade and it cuts really quick. Now we just go ahead and start beating on the concrete with our pry bar until it cracks. At that point we go ahead and lift it out and we'll be able to excavate right here. We've got to dig a hole and find that footer wall. The foundation of that brick wall sits on a footer and it's down there a ways. Once we have the hole excavated, we're going to show you how to tunnel underneath of a footer. And this one, guys, if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. You can see the driveway concrete at the top, and that's the footer foundation right there. That's the wall. We've got to go under that. And the way we do that is we take a regular size shovel and we start to dig. And the most important thing here is that you actually dig at the top of the wall. Scrape the very bottom of that footer wall. And by doing so, you will create a nice, easy path to get through. I'm going to let this run just so you can see it doesn't take long to get through here. Keep digging at the top. Tiny little pieces come out, but when you come down and scrape it out from the bottom again, a nice shovel of dirt comes out. You can see that footer wall. Just keep on going. I usually use the big shovel until it won't go any further. You can see it's almost to the point where I can't go any further with that shovel. We'll clean out the trench. A couple more scoops with the big shovel. Remember that shovel is about 8 inches wide, so it's a pretty wide little hole that we started. Now we're going to use our tunneling shovel. This is a 5-inch wide spade. Twist, turn, staying at the top. And you can see I've already poked a hole through there. We'll clean this out. We're ready to install the pipe that comes from the catch basin to make that catch basin larger. Next we're going to go ahead and trench the discharge line all the way down this hill. It's fairly deep and you'll see the boom go down pretty deep over there. We'll speed up the video there so it goes quickly. We're down about 2.5 feet on that side of the wall. Now we're ready to drill into the channel drain. And I'm the kind of person that likes to double check, triple check things. Right now I'm feeling for the bottom of that channel drain. I want to make sure I'm right there. Before I go any farther, let's check it again. One more time. We want this hole to be right exactly in the center of that channel drain's side. Pull it out, and yep, it was full. Just full of old concrete. So we'll clean all that out.
Okay, so we have our 3-inch pipe coming out of the channel drain. Changes to 4-inch with the adapter. 45 turns, goes downhill dramatically. 45, and we've got the PVC going under the footer. We'll connect on the other side.
So basically, rather than dig up and put a larger channel drain in, what we've done is double the capacity because we put a discharge at the other end of the channel drain. As water floods up and higher into the channel drain, it will drain both directions. Finally, we're going to go ahead and connect to the old downspout line. We're going to put a Y on here to bring our pipe into the existing downspout drain, which drains down to the lake. Make a measurement, cut it. You can see that it's right up against that wall. This was probably a homeowner's install. And cut through it. Same thing on the other side. Make your measurement. If you notice, my finger actually gives me more room because we only really get one cut. So it's better to cut it a little bit long if you have to come back and cut it again. And again, we're right up against that wall, so it's a tight cut. Little tiny short strokes with a good hacksaw cuts right through it. Finally, we snap our T in place. Hook on one side, push it till you hear it snap. Compress the other side and push it together until it snaps. We're done. Here's our completed install. You can see that we've re-poured the concrete, and there's our trench going out to the street. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.